Hey, this is Keith Sweat, and you know, baby, I got soul.
One more. All right, I got Soul here with Keith Sweat. First off, I want to congratulate you on the success of the new single, Good
Thank you.
Love. Reached
Thank you.
#1 in Urban AC. That's huge. What did that honor mean for you?
Oh man, the honor of being #1 after all these years is like incredible because to come out after all these years and still be able to do that and get that #1 spot. I don't care if it's adult contemporary. It's still a #1. So, just to have many and many #1 hits from the past to being able to come back out here and still be relevant and get a #1 record is great for me.
How do you feel that speaks to your longevity? You've been doing this so long and been successful for so long. You mentioned the other #1s in the past and still here and still doing it now. How does that speak to your longevity in music?
Well, my longevity in music, I've been such a big fan of music growing up with all the artists like the OJs, the Isley Brothers, just a few New Edition, just a few people that I grew up listening to, and to be able to have the longevity to be in the game this long means a lot to me because the longevity means that people are still interested in you. The time that people are not interested in you, then you're gonna have a problem.
Right. So what do you think it is about Good Love that really resonates with the fans? Like they've taken to your classics through the years, and now this one now too. What do you think it was that's so special about this single?
It's the soulful music, the great melody, the sultry vocals, everything about it, the great hook, So I think along with the music, with the lyrics, it just it says what people want music to say nowadays.
Right. And of course, this is the lead up to your new album that's coming out this summer. What can we expect on there?
Oh, I'm still doing the begging Keith Sweat. I'm still singing the love songs. I'm still doing the up-tempo songs that people want to hear. My songs are pretty much relationship songs. You can be with a couple or you can be single and, you can be looking for that significant other with my music, or you can be with that significant other and it works for both parties.
Right. Have you tried anything new this time around or tried anything in the trendy sounds? Does that influence you at all, or you just stuck to what you're used to?
Pretty much I've tried new things and then I stuck to some of the old things. So it's always good to, expand and reach out for other things. So that's what I did.
What gets you excited and what still inspires you at this stage in your career?
The mere fact that I know people have missed me over the years, that's what inspires me. And when you hear the music of today and you're kind of disappointed by where R&B is going, then you try to put something out, that you could relate to or other people could relate to.
Right. I think it was pretty cool that Chris Brown grabbed you for a collaboration, One Generation touching, with paying respect to what came before him. How cool is it to, get that respect from the younger generation?
Well, it makes me feel good because they acknowledge and pay homage to what I've done, in the past, musically. So, for them to even know my songs and to even want me to be a part of their youth says a lot to me. It really makes me feel good.
So you've got the successful radio show, and you've toured relentlessly all the time. So how much of a priority is it for you to make new music?
Making music just keeps you relevant. Makes you, as long as I make more music, I stay relevant. And, that's one of the big things about me doing music, to stay relevant and stay, so people could say, as the older you get or the older I get, you still want the younger generation to say they know who I am.
Right.
So, making new music gives me that opportunity to do that.
I think your history in music is inspiring because you had began your career and then you eventually went into music. You made that move. Can you take us back to that point in time and how you're able to do that?
Well, doing demos back in the day, is how I got started. I did a demo, and the demo actually, it was a single that I put out. It was Don't Stop Your Love. Don't Stop Your Love was actually the song that got me the deal. But in working, I always wanted to do music no matter what I did. I would always do music on the side, go in the studio, and my passion for music and my passion for recording was a lot deeper and a lot greater than anything else I was doing. So I already knew this is what I want to do for my life, or for the duration of my life. So knowing that you want to do music for the duration of your life, it's a strong passion to do that and nothing else. So no matter what I did in my life, I was always going to do music.
And then just finally, how did you never give up on that dream? We come across a lot of upcoming artists who have a day job and then they're grinding at night. What made you never stop and keep going through your dream?
Well, the mere fact that I knew I was going to make it. I mean, if you give up on nothing worth having, anything worth having is worth working for. And most people, they probably are right at the front door of them making it, but they give up. Right. That to me is, if you really want something bad, no matter how many doors get shut in your face, you have to continue to try your hand at it. Right. Until you drop dead, basically, because until you drop dead, you never know whether you could have made it or not. And I think what happens to a lot of people, as they get older and don't really pursue their dreams, they get a little more annoyed with themselves because they feel like, man, I gave up on my dreams, and that's why when they get into other things in life, some people will be a little mad at themselves or turned off with themselves because they feel like they didn't put enough into trying to make it when they could have.
Absolutely. Cool. That's all we had. Is there anything you want to add?
Oh, man, I want to say thank you to anybody and everybody out there. When I say anybody, I mean anybody. And everybody out there for the love and support that they've given me through the years. I feel like, it's an honor for me to be able to be back. And it's through the blessings of my fans that I'm able to do what I'm doing. And without my fans, it definitely would not be a me, and a lot of artists does not acknowledge that, or doesn't acknowledge that, and don't recognize that. It's the fans that make who we are. We can go in the studio all day and make great music, but if that music is not accepted by the fans, we could never be where we at. So I never take it for granted. No day, or one day, that I would have been here without my fans.